Hi guys, and welcome to another video. Today it's a vlog type video for you guys. I'm preparing a workshop for next week. I'm going to a school and I'm going to make some workshops with kids. It's an illustration workshop. I'm going to be talking about this book. I don't know if you've seen it already. I have 4 videos in this channel where I show all my process of illustrating this guy. I didn't write it, I just illustrated it. It's a very fun book and it's going to be the starting point for the illustration workshop. I'm preparing it. I know by now that I want to be doing a booklet with the kids. Well, it's kind of a zine. If you saw my zines, another video on this channel. Of course, these videos that I'm telling you about will all be linked in the description if you're interested. And I want to make a zine with the kids, a book that they're going to make to have in their homes. I'll show them how I do these booklets, like I showed you on that video. And I'll talk about illustrating a children's book. I think it will be fun. I've heard they're excited to meet an illustrator, because normally who goes to the schools are just the writers. And this time they invited me as an illustrator to talk a little bit about the children's book in the illustrations perspective. So I'm pretty excited about it. Also, I've worked with kids in the past lots of times and it's always a great fun. So I'm going to show you the preparations I'm making, and then I want to show you also something else that I'm preparing, which is hopefully an whole afternoon playing with my gel plate. I don't know if I'll have an whole afternoon. I've been wanting to do that for a while now, but I didn't have the time yet. So I'm preparing that ahead. So I've been thinking about it, and I prepared some grounds to print on top of later, and that hopefully will be another video for you guys real soon in this channel. So if you like gel printing, don't miss out on that. Click the bell, subscribe to my channel, and I'm sure you won't miss it. And then I'll be showing another thing that I've been playing around lately, which is shapes. Yes, I'm focusing now on studying shapes in order to get a loose drawing. First, mainly focusing on the shapes and then adding some details to my drawings. And I'll show you that process also in this video. So I think this is a quite interesting one. I hope you stick along till the end, and let's go. So about this workshop I'm planning, I did some sketches here. Like I told you, I'm planning on doing a zine type book, and this is the planning for mine. This is based on one of the stories of that book, so I chose one to illustrate in this little book. Well, these types of books have 8 pages, but in this case, because I'm gonna have a cover and the back cover, I will only have 6 pages for the story itself, which will be divided in 3 double pages. So I can make 3 illustrations, double page illustrations, or I could do 6 different illustrations, 1 on each page. In this case, I'm planning to do 2 double page illustrations for the first and second moment of the story, and then the third moment will be divided in 2 illustrations. So this spread will have 1 illustration on this side and another one on this one. So I thought about also the materials the kids are going to need to make it. And I thought about the title I'm gonna give to my story, because in the book the stories don't have individual titles. They're all under the same big title of the book, which is Histórias Saladas Nunca Antes Contadas, and I'll try to translate it to you as Crazy Stories Never Told Before. And on the back cover, I'm planning on having a little bit of text, trying to make a teasing type of thing for the story in the book. Here, this one is a bigger sketch of the illustration that I'm gonna put in this one. And why did I do that for this illustration and not for the others? Because I already have these 2 illustrations in the book, and the one And the one I'm using for the cover and back cover also, I'm just going to do something similar to what I did in the book itself. And then this one, I'll probably make another sketch here, maybe. Yes. And for now, that's what I have, which is a lot. It might not seem that way, but in fact, this is more than enough for the whole workshop. I'm sure the kids will be busy all the time, and I hope they enjoy it. So this is me making the zine. First, I took a look at my book. I read the story again to remind myself of all the details. And I start sketching with this graphite stick. With the ruler here, I'm planning the title. I'm making sure the letters stay centered and evenly spaced. Then for color, I used my acrylic markers and a little bit of color pencils. I didn't have much time to do this, and I wanted to be colorful. I think that's an important thing, for children, for everybody really, but especially for children. I think it's best to have bright colors. Okay, my booklet is done. It's illustrating one of the stories of my original book. I followed this plan and I got my booklet. And here's the original. I based the cover on this illustration and the back cover on this one. And this one was the base for this one. And this was inspired by that little piece. And this one is new. So, all done for the workshop. Now I'm preparing some papers for my session with the gel plate. I want to make some romantic pieces, and so for that I chose to do it on old book paper. I've got this book that I've been using for some collage papers, and so I decided to take some more pages out of it to do these papers. These first ones are just with white paint. This is the Giotto White Tempera. It's fairly transparent, but I don't mind because I want that effect, to be able to see through some of the text of the book. And also because I'm going to be printing on top of it. A lot of it probably will be covered then. So some of my prints are going to be on these white papers. Then I decided to make a mixture of colors with the same white, some yellow acrylic paint, and some pink gouache. Yes, it's a mixed linear of different paints. And I'll get this sort of Caucasian skin color, which I love. It will dry a little bit more to the yellow side, but it's okay. It gives it a little bit of a vintage look, and I think that's going to be great for my prints. Okay, let me just show you the backgrounds I prepared for my printing session with my gel plate. As you saw me painting, I prepared some white ones and some with this yellowish tone that I love. I think it's very pretty. And I want to print some flowers and leaves. So I think this will be very good. It's very happy looking. And it's perfect for spring. And as you saw, I mixed the colors in the paper itself. And you can see some of the colors separately, You can notice the pink, the yellow, and a bit of the white. and a mix of all those colors. And each paper has its own color. They're not the same. There are no two pieces exactly alike. So I've got these ones, the white ones. Oh, these ones are mixed. They should be with these other ones. I took some pages from this old book, and this one got ripped, but I think it's pretty for collage paper, so I kept it. And these ones are old prints that I made. Some of them are not finished yet, so I want to print on top of them. Let me see. I've got some light ones. There's a video of me making these prints. These are the very first experiments I made with the gel plate. And I've got that video here on the channel. If you want to see it, I'll link it on the description. This is also very pretty and light. This one. I made these other ones on another video that I will also link on the description, because if you love gel printing, you'll probably be wanting to watch that other video. I had great fun doing this. These are middle tones. I love this one as is. I don't know if I'm going to print on top of it or not. Or maybe use it as a collage paper. I don't know. I like it as is. Yeah, I'm gonna put this aside. And I've got this one that has one print on one side and one print on the other. I don't like it very much, so maybe I'll use these textures and I'll print on top of it and let some of this peek through. This is another middle tone one. This is a very dark one, very pretty. And these are also kind of dark. So that's what I've got prepared for my printing session. And now for the weather forecast. A storm is coming. I'm just kidding, guys. But yes, we've been having some stormy days and nights here in Portugal. Well, it's kind of common this time of the year, but this year especially it's been raining a lot. And we've had a really strong storm one of these nights, and some trees fell down and even some walls. So it was a strong one. But it's okay now. Now the sun is back. Usually the rain doesn't last long here, but I just wanted to take notice here in this video of the rainy weather here in Portugal and the gray skies. The other day I was talking to Elise, I believe in a live she made, the lazy redhead. Elise is the lazy redhead. She said that it was raining there. She lives in England. And it was raining here too. And she joked about it and said, well, I don't think of rain when I think of Portugal. And yeah, well, that's a fact. We don't have a lot of rainy days, thank God, because I prefer the sun. But of course, we have rain, and sometimes we have a lot of rain and storms even. So here it is, the signs of it, especially this time of the year, the beginning of spring. And now this time of year is also great for spotting rainbows and beautiful skies. I wasn't that lucky this year. I've only spotted, I think, about 2 rainbows, and they were small ones. And the skies have been beautiful, spotted with clouds, a blue sky with all kinds of different shaped clouds. It has been very interesting looking up lately. I've been filming a little bit of that, taking a lot of pictures because I really love skies. Not only the sunset or the sunrise, but the clouds in the sky, the textures they make. It's so much more interesting than just a blue sky, a plain blue sky. So I wanted to share that with you here also. And now, in this next footage, you can hear the rain because my studio is up in the attic and the rain hits directly the windows. So you're gonna hear a little bit of rain. And you can see me wetting my dry palette. This is one I made on a video a while ago. I'll link it on the description if you're interested. I made these paints myself and I love these colors and I'm gonna use them today for this project. And I'll be drawing cats. I've got this pocket-size encyclopedia about cats. It has lots of great pictures of them. And I must admit, I love drawing cats, although I'm almost never happy with the result. I don't know what it is, but I can't seem to capture, the right lines of a cat. I'm going to be exploring shapes in my first approach to the drawing, as you will see. Oh, and I'm singing. I'm sorry for that. Well, it's a sign that I'm happy. When I'm happy, I sing. Well, in fact, I sing all the time. Even when I'm sad, I sing a lot. That doesn't mean I sing well, but I like to sing. So I just speeded up this process so you wouldn't have to listen to me. I'm using various sketchbooks for this project, mainly because I wanted to use paint on the base layer and I have to let it dry. So I'm gonna jump from sketchbook to sketchbook and let them all dry, and then on another day I'll finish the details on the cats. Hopefully this technique of blocking the shapes first and adding details later will lead me to a looser sketch. I don't know if that's gonna be the case. So I think I'll find out in the end. I mean, you and me, right? We'll find out in the end. Well, for now, I'm pretty happy with my cats. It was a really satisfying process just to paint the shapes. In the end, I was not only painting shapes, I was painting shapes, but I also started to block the lights and darks. So I don't know if that's a good thing. I mean, I wanted to go absolutely loose, not respecting the colors I was seeing, but gradually I started becoming a little bit realistic towards the colors, and they're a little bit more detailed in the shapes itself. So that's always what happens to me. I have great difficulty in staying loose. So that's a point I want to be practicing more in the future. Sorry guys, I just realized that I didn't push record for these two cats, but this one is not finished yet, so you're gonna be seeing me finishing it. This one is this little guy here, and this one on the back will be this one. Okay, let me show you the cats that I started already. There's one in this sketchbook. In this one, there are two that you can see very well, but I'm excited to do it on this background because I'm gonna play with it later, and hopefully it will become more complete illustration than this one and these ones that I made with no background. So these guys have to fully dry now, and later I'll be adding some details with other materials. I don't know which materials yet, but probably color pencils, neocolor tools, and maybe oil pastels. Yeah, I think that's it. And here's the bonus drawing I had for you. There's this page on Instagram, which is the Botanica Collective. Um, They have these weekly prompts, and you can draw them in your own style with any materials you want, and then just post there, and they repost it on their page. They're a very lovely art community. I love doing their prompts. You always get good feedback. So if you're on Instagram, I recommend that you check them out. And here is some footage from the workshop. It was lots of fun. I always enjoy myself working with children because they're amazing. They're so creative and they have this great energy, you know. I just love working with them. I think they enjoyed it very much. They worked really well. This was a very ambitious workshop. We had a lot to do. Well, basically, I wasn't expecting them to finish the book. As I told you, each and every kid was supposed to make a book. But of course, I wasn't expecting them to finish it by the end of the workshop. The main purpose for this was to encourage them to read more, to make stories of their own, use their creativity to write and illustrate stories. That was really the purpose of this workshop. Then I showed them this fun and easy way of making your own book. It was a new technique for most of them, and they were really enthusiastic about it. As you can see in the images, they were always asking questions, having ideas of their own. I spent really a great time there. I'll show you a little more of this beautiful afternoon I spent there. And I think you can see by these images how into it they were. And I was happy at the end. Here I'm choosing some colors to finish my cats. I didn't know where to begin, really. So I started by making this color chart that really helps me to choose my colors. Then I finally started it. I was feeling scared about starting it because, as I told you, I wanted to go loose, and that's always a great difficulty for me. But in the end, in these first two cats, I liked what I got. I mean, they're not as loose as I wanted them to be, but they're cute. I love the colors, and I think they're really fun. I'm really happy with this, and I'll try to do the same in the other page. I'll keep using these yellows and oranges and the blue in the background. I feel like this is just the first attempt to drawing cats loosely. I could do a lot more, trying to abstract it each time more and more and more, because I got very realistic still with this attempt. But they're cute. I love the result when it comes to cuteness, you know. I got cute drawings. That wasn't what I was going for first. I made some highlights with the white gel pen, and look how cute my cat is. And here are the two pages. The whole spread is very cohesive. As for the types of cats these are, on the left, I got a short-haired American curl, and on the right, I've got a blue-mitted ragdoll and a ragdoll kitten. Now I'm going for the Sphinx. I had this first layer with the darks and lights already. I lightened the eyes, as you can see, with the gel pen, with the white gel pen. And I think I got quite a good resemblance with the photo reference. But again, I don't think that's what I should be going for. I was trying to go loose, remember? Well, it's really hard for me. What can I say? I'm always repeating myself because it never gets easy. And there's my cat. I like it. I mean, it's cute. I like the texture in it, but I think I'll have to keep on working. Then these two pages in the already painted background. I thought I could go looser with these ones because of the looseness in the background, but it's just more of the same. I went kind of realistic on top of it, as I did for the ones before. But I like the result nevertheless. I'm pretty happy with it. It's just not what I was aiming for. But when it comes to drawing cats, I feel like I'm tackling better the lines of a cat. I mean, I look at them and they resemble cats. So it's a win. this is the first one. I like it. Oh, and this cat is a blue obsidian. And now for the next one, it is a wild cat. It's a, let me see, it's an ocelot. Yeah, it's an ocelot. It's a very beautiful cat. Well, in fact, they all are. When I chose these reference photos, I was looking for different poses, different types of cats, different races, you know, with different types of fur, different spots or stripes or none of the above. I wanted to do different types of cats. And in the background of this one, I'll try to make kind of a forest look because this is a wild cat. But then I just went overboard by trying to darken the background to make the cat pop, you know, and make a little bit more of contrast. I like it. In the end, I'll like it. I like this pose. It's somehow a different pose, you know, the cat is looking back and has one leg up, the other one down. So maybe by now you can already tell me what's your favorite of these cats. Which is your favorite drawing also, and why? I mean, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And here's the texture in the background. And these are all the cats that I made. Now you can see them better, so you can tell me what's your favorite. Okay, that's it. One more video done for you guys. Hope you liked it. It was full of good stuff, right? I had to say this, but I told you so. I told you. Okay, thanks for keeping me company. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click like, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so you won't miss any of my videos. And come again soon for more. Yeah, that's right. And if you don't have anything to do now, please click this video in here. I think you'll like it. Bye-bye.